Hi, everybody. My name is Baba Adam. The company is Universal Love Jewelry, and the website is the letter U, lovejewelry.com. Before I say anything else, I'd like everybody to like, subscribe, share, and I'd love to hear your comments. Today we're going to make a pendant. But first I wanted to tell, for those that don't know, these are cowrie shells. They used to use these in Africa for money once upon a time. It looks light, but it's very, very hard. It's a hard shell. And this is the way it comes from the sea. But when you want to make something out of it, like jewelry, usually you cut the back off here. You get a file, and you file a little niche right in here. After you after you file the niche, you get a pliers or something and pluck the back out so it'll look like this. And then you put it on a grinding wheel or use a file again and file it flat like this. And once it's like this, now it's really easier to work with because you don't have the back round part to deal with anymore. So once you do that, have this flat back on it, now you're ready to make something. What I'm going to do first, I'm going to make a pendant. So I can move these over a little bit. And this is 16 gauge soft copper wire. And this wire is about 17 inches long. I'm going to use a lot of wire to do what I intend doing or attempting to do. It's not an attempt. I got it by now. All right, I forgot to tell you, most important, you always want to file the edge. File the edge so you don't cut yourself or cut anybody else. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take this wire and we're going to set this wire right in this groove here so it fits nice and snug in the groove. Let me show you that. See how it looks here? I don't know if you could see that. It looks a little blurry. Oh, there we go. It's going to fit into the groove like that. See that? Now, once it fits in the groove, we're going to bend this wire here up. Nice and snug. It's got to stay inside the groove. So this is going to go nice and snug. Then you're going to take this wire and round it off here. So you get something like this. Okay, if there's any difficulties in staying in the groove, you could take your pliers and squeeze this down a little bit. So stay in there, okay? Now, once that's round, you're gonna round this here and the bottom of the loop. So go something like this. Let me squeeze this here down a little bit. Now, how you start this out is very important. See, I'm going to round it off here. Then I'm going to round it off here. Come down. Round it off here. Round it off here. And you have to keep the wire tight. See? Here. And here. And here. You can see what I'm doing around about now. And that's why at the beginning of this, you make sure your wire is straight. So when you make your wire straight, these lines are straight. And this is like a 16 gauge wire. You could do this and maybe an 18 gauge, but the 16 gauge to me looks a lot nicer. Okay? We're gonna have just enough to go around here. Okay. That's what we have. See that? Looks very nice. All right, now we're gonna take this piece here. We're gonna bend this piece around as far as we can go and let that piece stick right in here. And then we're gonna squeeze it down. There. See that? Looks real simple. And it is for the most part, once you know how. Okay, now once that's done, we're going to take this back piece here, and we're going to bend this like that. Once I bend this, and now this piece is not going to, it's not going to come out. It's in the groove. See, it's right inside this groove right here, almost like it's made for it. I'll squeeze this down a little bit. There we go. That's it. Now, the pieces you have left over, seeing that we're going to make this a pendant, there's a number of things you could do with it. You could make a design and twist it, or you could just cut it right here and make this your pendant. All right, this is what we do to make it simplistic. We're going to cut this off. I'm going to cut this piece off about right here. Then we're going to take out file again. Round it off. And you can make a bend. This here, seeing it's going to be a pendant, you're going to put the pliers down at the bottom so you get a nice big round hole, a round loop, excuse me. This loop is going to fit in here like that. See that? That's the front. Very nice. And that's the back. Real simple, real easy for those that know. Now, what I'm going to do, I had someone asked, how do you make the string for this? And I'm going to, in this same video, I'm going to show you exactly how I make the string for this. What I'm going to do is first get some string. That's a good idea. See how smart he could be? Okay, this is like, it looks like leather, but it's not. It's really some kind of nylon or something, but it looks like leather. It'll definitely pass for leather. See the shine in it? Everything, it shines like leather. And now we need something to hang our pendant on. So what we do is, we're going to take this, and keep it separate like this. And I'm going to take a cigarette lighter and I'm going to burn it. Blow that one out. And like this one. Blow that out. Okay, maybe I like this one again. So the burning of it stops that stops it from unraveling as easy. I'm going to stick it in a little bit of water here. Okay, now it's no longer hot. I will be burned no more. So now we're going to keep both these pieces even here. Then I'm going to pull it straight down until I have something like this. When I have something like this is the center of the string. Now there's a bunch of ways that I could do this, but I'm going to do it the simplest way. I could stick this in here, change the front of the wire, change the front of the loop, and I could tie this on here like this. I'll tie it on here like this. See, I could tie this like this, then make everything even so I can grab onto it like this. And then when I tie this, I could split this. I could split this knot. Wait, let me get it right now. Okay, all right. I could split the knot, the loop, both ways and let it hang, but I'd have to turn this here around. I don't want to do that. So instead of doing it that way, seeing that I have the loop on it already, I'm going to do it another way. That's just as nice, if not nicer. So I'm going to pull this loose, start all over again, get my center, put both strings together, come down here, make a loop there, then I'm going to stick this into here, right? Then I'm going to bring the pendant down to the middle. Now, this is the part that I see when I see this online a lot. Sometimes people have all kinds of ways of doing it. I'm going to show you my way. Okay, now I'm going to take tie a regular little knot. The knot that you don't have to be a Boy Scout to know how to make this knot here. This is a knot that everybody knows how to make. All right? See that knot right there? I'm going to tie that knot on there. I was thinking that black stuff was going to make my white another color, and I was right. Now see, once you tie this knot on here like this, that makes this movable, right? I can move it back and forth, because we're going to make this here string adjustable. So now we're going to come down here and tie that knot, tie another knot down here, the exact same way you did the other one. The regular knot, I don't know the name of the knot, but everybody knows this knot here. It's I'll call it the simple knot. And you tie it like that. You see that? Okay. Now, when you have these two knots on both ends, it makes the string adjustable. See that? It's adjustable. It moves either in or out. Okay? Now, wait, time out. Let me just get rid of some of this black stuff here. That's a commercial. Let's time out for the commercial. Okay, commercial is over. All right, now, once you do this here, now you have a pendant that swings freely. And that's it. See that? That's nice. That's the front, and this is the back. And this is done with 16 gauge, soft copper wire. Beautiful. And the shell is Cowrie shell. Nice. Very nice. So, that's it. Simplicity. Simple, but not so simple. Okay, with that, I'm going to tell you all to go to the website. The website is the letter U, lovejewelry.com, and the company is Universal Love Jewelry. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I would love your comments. Seeing that we're doing this, well, we're actually new to the neighborhood, so introduce us to a whole bunch of people in your neighborhood. Thanks.